Check, 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 check.
Good evening. Welcome if you're tuning in. We have some Cleveland awesome trivia coming up, about 16 minutes away. Good evening. Let's see, Wolf checking in. Good to have you. I'm just going to put that in there. Our GoFundMe link, just in case you're looking for it. We have a live trivia game coming up. General trivia questions, 20 of them to be exact. 6 rounds, 3 questions each, a halftime and a final. Just for fun, keeping score for yourselves. Check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details on how that works. You can find sample score sheets there. Use it as a template to create your own or print it out. Welcome, welcome. Good to have you. Gale warning in the house. Let's see. Facebook memories referring to Shale Creek. Loved my drive out to Medina, mentioning the time of year for the daffodils popping up along the sides of the road. Spring. All right, we're about 10 minutes away now from the start of some Cleveland Awesome trivia. Free to play, fun to play. No gift cards. Just bragging rights. Maybe you can put up a little wager with your housemates. Who's going to have to do the dishes from dinner or make breakfast tomorrow? Check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. 20 questions, 6 rounds, 3 questions each, plus a halftime and a final. That final question, you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you gather throughout the game. And you will be keeping score for yourselves. clevelandawesometrivia.com for sample score sheets, all the rules and regulations. And you can also find our list of weekly games. You can find us out and about around the town. Stop in, see us in person, grab a tasty beverage, maybe some food. With proper social distancing. Thought I was going to have Gumman keeping me company tonight, but his video game system wants to do an update, so I think he's watching TV in the bedroom. Sadie Jane and Rocky are sleeping, it looks like. So I don't know where Sadie Jane is. Maybe she's laying outside the bedroom door. Or she found Rocky's chew toy and she's working on it in the other room. I can't see her. Sadie Jane. We haven't been doing a lot of, I don't know. We've kind of been letting our locations come to us when they're ready. It's been a crazy, tough year for the trivia biz. Right now I'm out Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday evenings. We have that Monday night game in Wadsworth, but as far as Southwest, that's probably the closest you'll find to you. I'm in Parma Heights on Sunday night, West 130th and Pearl. If you pop in over there at Shale Creek and they want somebody, have them give us a call. Or the Lube. We haven't heard from any of them. I for sure miss my peeps from Shale Creek. All right, we're about 4 minutes away from the start of the game. Free to play, fun to play. All your rules and regulations at clevelandawesometrivia.com. You can find sample score sheets there. You'll be keeping score for yourselves. I get the easy job tonight. Just sitting here in Goman's comfy chair. Frank keeping an eye on me. Just asking the questions and giving the answers. You guys keep score. Feel free to check in with me there in the chat section. But that is mainly just for checking in. I'll post the questions there so you can see them in case you need any clarification or have issues with my pronunciation. It happens sometimes. All right, let's see. I've had 2 teams check in. I'm showing 7 viewers. Not a single thumbs up. It's okay, it's not necessary. You can always give Hurl Duke 11 a subscribe on the YouTubes. You'll be notified when we're broadcasting. No general, no feeds at all next week. Goman and I are out of town. Taking a little spring break, if you will. So no feeds next week, but we'll be back the week after. Goman with his Monday night game, entertainment-based movie and TV questions, broadcast live from Parma Tavern. And then I'll do Wednesday with general trivia, but that's 2 weeks from tonight. No YouTube feeds next week. Consider this, if you will, your 2-minute warning. 2 minutes away from the start of the awesome, fun general trivia tonight with Kiki, live from the living room of Das Goman Schloss. Oh, Goman turned off. Usually we have vlogging music going on in the background. I thought it felt awfully quiet in here. All right, again, clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the details on how the game works. Sample score sheets there because you will be keeping a score for yourselves. It is free to play. It's fun to play, but I did share there in the chat our GoFundMe link that is available if you would like to tip your trivia hostess, or you got your STEMI check and feel like sharing it with a small local business that's been struggling during this crazy pandemic. Good news, we have gotten our first shot, the Pfizer, and we get our second shot in a couple weeks. So getting that taken care of. All right, so the chat section there, please no answers in the chat. That is just for me to be posting the questions for you guys to check in occasionally and share your scores when invited. That way we can see how the competition is stacking up. And I mean, during our live trivia games, we of course ask that you not use your cellular devices. However, I know you're probably either using your phone or your computer to watch this lovely video. But, Googling answers, it's silly. We just want to see what's stuck up in here. And it's just for fun. So I think I covered all that. Oh, don't forget, I gift each team with a free pass one time during the game on any of the questions 1 through 18. Doesn't work for the halftime or the final, but if there's another question during the game that you don't know the answer to, all you have to do is write down your team name. Just give yourself some points. That's how it goes tonight. All right, we're heading into round 1 of the game. In round 1, your categories will be fun facts, shocking things, and the Bible. Again, your categories for round 1 are fun facts, shocking things, and the Bible. Question number 1, true or false? The entire world's population could fit inside the Los Angeles metro area if they stood shoulder to shoulder. Question number 1, category fun facts, true or false? The entire world's population could fit inside the Los Angeles metro area if they stood shoulder to shoulder. And again, I'll post the questions there in the chat area. That's just in case you maybe missed my babbling inanely or needed a clarification on the spelling of something or whatever. It's there if you need it. The question is in the chat, but please, no answers in the chat area. Oh, welcome. We are family. Good to see you. You haven't missed a thing. Well, because I assume you know all the rules and all that. Heard it before. Hello, Flying Monkeys. I got you a different game. It's not the one from last night. Were you waiting to check in until you found out? Alrighty. Anybody else want to check in before we get going? Again, we've got Wolf, Gail, Warning, We Are Family, and Flying Monkey in the house. Good to have y'all. My name is Kiki. I'm with Cleveland Awesome Trivia here in the living room of Das Gomenschloss. All right. Question number 1. Category was fun facts. True or false? The entire world's population could fit inside the Los Angeles metro area if they stood shoulder to shoulder. Probably not a good idea right now because we need that social distancing, but it is indeed true as a fun fact. Hi, Soupy. True, the answer for question number 1. All right, question number 2, the category shocking things. What kind of electricity is produced when you rub a balloon against your hair if you decided to do that? I mean, why wouldn't you? Get a fancy hairdo, shock your neighbor. Again, question number 2, the category shocking things. What kind of electricity is produced when you rub a balloon against your hair if you decided to do that? Or perhaps put the big fuzzy socks on and then shuffle across the carpet. Super fun. All right, I feel like that one was kind of a softball. Toss it out there, hoping you catch it. Question number 2, category shocking things. What kind of electricity is produced when you rub a balloon against your hair if you decided to do that? That is called static Electricity, static, the answer we were looking for. All right, hopefully we're all warmed up and have some points. See how we do with this next one. Number 3, the category the Bible. In stories from the Bible, on what mountain was Noah's Ark said to have eventually landed? Question number 3, category the Bible. On what mountain was Noah's Ark said to have eventually landed? All righty. Nail down your answer on that one. It's question number 3. In stories from the Bible, on what mountain was Noah's Ark said to have eventually landed? The answer we were looking for is Mount Ararat. Ararat. I don't know. A-R-A-R-A-T. Mount Ararat. The answer we were looking for. All right. That was the end of round 1. Please keep in mind that if you manage to get all 3 questions in a round correct, it's called a sweep. If you manage to sweep round 1, you earn yourself a bonus point. Congratulations, 1 bonus point for sweeping round 1. And we're heading into round 2 of the game, where your categories will be celebs, sports, and science. Again, categories for round 2 are celebrities, sports, and science. Question number 4. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was celebrity Lady Gaga born? Question 4, category celebs. Within 2 years, either way, in what year was celebrity Lady Gaga born? I think the neighbors have company. There's a lot of doors closing. And we're in Parma, so it's like house, house, drive, like no space in between. So Rocky's watching, just waiting for them to start barking about it. All right. Narrow down that range, or it's not too early. Maybe you want to use that free pass I gifted you with. Question number 4, category celebs. Within 2 years, either way. In what year was Lady Gaga born? That happened in the year of 1986. 1986. So if you answer between 84 and 88, or if you used your free pass, you can give yourself some points on that question. And we'll move along to question number 5, the category sports. Wilt Chamberlain holds the record for scoring 100 points in a single game in what sport? I used this question the other night at a location, and the bartender swung by my table and said, if anybody gets this wrong, they are not allowed to play any longer. I'm like, I admit it's a little on the easier side. Even Kiki and her extensive sports ball knowledge would come up with this one. Again, question 5, category sports. Wilt Chamberlain holds the record for scoring 100 points in a single game in what sport? I mean, I feel like even if you didn't recognize his name, which I think he's a pretty popular athlete, sports ball player, but I feel like there's not that many sports where it would be possible for a single player to score 100 points in a single game. I don't know. I mean, I guess I don't know how they score in rugby. I guess that might be a thing. Just all right, question number 5, category sports ball. Wilt Chamberlain holds the record for scoring 100 points in a single game in what sport? That is indeed basketball. Basketball, the sport you were looking for. All right, question 6, category science. Listen closely, here are your choices. Red, green, or blue? What color will your litmus paper be if you dip it in something that is a base or an alkaline? Again, question number 6, category science. Red, green, or blue? Those are your choices, red, green, or blue. What color will your litmus paper be if you dip it in something that is a base or an alkaline? All righty, you got a 1 in 3 shot there. Pick a color, any color. Question number 6, category science. What color will your litmus paper be if you dip it in something that is base or alkaline? The answer we were looking for is blue. The color blue. Oh. Well, if you feel like you got the right answer on that, you're keeping score for yourself. So I didn't do the research on that. Sorry. All right, we're heading into round 3 of the game. In round 3, your categories will be math, mythology, and Olympics. And as usual, I'll try to help you out a little bit. Those are two 50-50 questions and a range question. Again, round 3 categories. First one is math. You'll have a 50-50 shot at that. You'll have a 50-50 shot at the mythology question and a range within to answer the Olympics category. All right, question number 7. The number pi squared is closest to which of these numbers? 9 or 10? Again, question number 7, category math. The number pi squared is closest to which of these numbers? 9 or 10? And you seem to know a lot more about litmus paper than I do, so I think you deserve points for that question. This was question 7. The category is math, and then we have mythology and Olympics for the other 2 categories. Do we need more time on this math question, or are we ready for the answer? Question number 7, the category math. The number pi squared is closest to which of these numbers, 9 or 10? 9 or 10. The answer we're looking for, 10. Pi squared is closer to 10. All right, question number 8, category mythology. In Greek mythology, who were the children of Uranus and Galatea? Galatia? Oh, no, that's too much. Galatea. We'll go with that. Was it the Titans or the Furies? In Greek mythology, who were the children of Uranus and Galatea? Are they the Titans or the Furies? Not the furries, the Furies. All right, you got a 50-50 shot with this one. Flip a coin. Question number 8. Category mythology. Who were the children of Uranus and Galatea in Greek mythology? They are the Titans. The Titans, not the Furies. All right, question number 9, category Olympics. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the United States boycott the Summer Olympics in Moscow? Question number 9, category Olympics. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the U.S. boycott the Summer Olympics in Moscow? It cracks me up when Rocky is laying like on the couch or the futon or not the futon, the ottoman, sorry. And then he's just so exhausted. He crawls off of it and then collapses onto the floor. Such a rough life. All right, work that range. Or perhaps you want to use that free pass I gifted you with. Question number 9. Category Olympics. Within 3 years, either way, in what year did the U.S. boycott the Summer Olympics in Moscow? The answer we were looking for was 1988. Oh, that's it. 1980, the answer we were looking for. So if you answer between 77 and 83, 77 to 83 are acceptable range. Go ahead and give yourself some points. All right, we're now heading into our halftime question. This works a little bit differently. No wagering involved. It's a single question with a single answer worth 10 points if you happen to know that correct answer. However, oftentimes the halftime question is on the difficult side, so I'll be providing a very generous 50-50 hint. Once you see or hear the hint, that's 5 points you've earned yourself. It would be 0 points if you somehow got it wrong, but that seems silly in this format. So 10 points if you happen to know the answer to this difficult question, and 5 points once you see or hear my generous 50-50 hint. All right, here we go with that halftime question. What was the name of the first commercial spacecraft to transport people to a space station? Again, our halftime question this evening. What was the name of the first commercial spacecraft to transport people to a space station? And I'll give you a minute or so. Maybe you can come up with that one from somewhere. Maybe. You're a big space nerd and you know it. It's possible. But I will be providing a 50-50 hint that pretty much guarantees you 5 points. And then after that, you can feel free to share your scores. And then we'll take a quick halftime break. All right, here we go. With that hint, the halftime question, what was the name of the first commercial spacecraft to transport people to a space station? Was it Crew Dragon or the Starship Enterprise? Pretty sure Goman stole that second one from a TV show. So Crew Dragon, our more likely answer there, earning you 5 points. Congratulations. And again, if you want to, feel free to go ahead and share your scores there in the chat area so we can see how the competition is stacking up thus far. And we'll give you a minute or so here before we head into the second half of the game. That way, if you need to run to the powder room or let the puppy out, no peacekeeping, or refresh your beverage, give you or stretch your legs, whatever it is you need to do. We'll give you a couple minutes to do that, and we'll come right back with the second half of Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Looking good, Gail Warning. That's a nice solid score. Ooh, nice. Again, just another reminder, no YouTube feeds next week. We're taking a little spring break. But we'll be back the following week, Monday night, Goman with his entertainment-based trivia game live from Palmer Tavern, movie and TV questions. And I'll do Wednesday night with the general trivia. And be sure to look at clevelandawesometrivia.com or give us a like on Facebook so you can keep up to date on when and where to find us. We're out and about. Few nights a week with the Cleveland Awesome Trivia. Masked up and keeping some distance, but out in the real world. All right. You guys ready? Ready for the second half of some Cleveland Awesome Trivia fun? I did post our GoFundMe link at the beginning of the game. Scroll up through the chat to find that, or I don't know, I think it's on our Facebook page. In case you want to tip your trivia hostess or whatever. All right. No answers in the chat area. No Googling answers. It's silly. And don't forget, if you haven't used your free pass yet, please use it by question 18 because it's no good on the final. And we're heading into round 4 of the game. In round 4, your categories will be your opinion counts, animals, and landmarks. Again, categories for round number 4 are your opinion counts, animals, and landmarks. Question number 10. Who is the cooler superhero? Green Arrow or Elektra? Oh, and this is the one time where we ask you kindly if you would like to share your answer in the chat area. Feel free. That way we can see how those opinions stack up. Again, question 10, the category Your Opinion Counts. Who is the cooler superhero? Green Arrow or Elektra? I don't even know if I know who those superheroes are. Not really huge on my, let's see. Green Arrow. DC. The Emerald Archer. What are his superpowers? Oh, everybody likes Elektra better, huh? Oh, so he's kind of like Batman? Some rich guy who dresses up to fight crime? All right. Oh, it says a very popular analog to the Batman character. Got it. All right, so let's see. Who's Elektra? Oh, and she's Marvel, so it's whether you're DC or Marvel, huh? Oh, come on. Me and technology. We don't always get along so well. The love interest of Daredevil. Oh, Jennifer Garner. No wonder we like her better. Does she have superpowers? Oh, she's from Greece. That's fun. Violent nature and mercenary lifestyle. Peak human physical and mental condition, martial artist. She likes weapons. And she has some mind control. That sounds fun. Yeah, I agree. I like Elektra better. Green Arrow is kind of like Batman, and Elektra is Daredevil's love interest, but they can't be together because she's from the wrong side of the tracks. I don't know. All right, so it looks like Elektra takes the most votes tonight, but whichever one you voted for, you get your points because it's your opinion that counts. Moving along to question number 11, the category animals. What kind of mammal relies on echolocation to find its way around, making some people think they are all blind? Again, question 11, the category animals. What kind of mammal relies on echolocation to find its way around, making some people think they are all blind? I'm not sure if that's the same thing or not, Amber. I don't know. All right. How are we doing with this one? Question 11. Anybody need more time? Category animals. What kind of mammal relies on echolocation to find its way around, making some people think they are all blind? It's kind of the key clue within this answer, because they came up with that phrase, blind as a bat. Blind as a bat. Bat. Using echolocation to get around. But they can see things, I think. Anyway, question number 12. Category landmarks. I like to call them sky puppies because they're fuzzy and they fly. And they're kind of cute in a weird way. All right. Again, question 12, category landmarks. The Peabody Hotel is famous for its resident ducks that make their daily waddle through the lobby to play in the hotel's fountain in what U.S. city? So we're looking for a city home to a landmark called the Peabody Hotel. Again, question 12, category landmarks. The Peabody Hotel is famous for its resident ducks that make their daily waddle through the lobby to play in the hotel's fountain in what U.S. city? Sorry, a little slow here with my copy and paste, but there it is. Maybe you don't know this one. Maybe you still have that free pass. You could get yourself some points. Question number 12. Category landmarks. The Peabody Hotel is famous for its resident ducks that make their daily waddle through the lobby to play in the hotel's fountain in the city of Memphis. Memphis, Tennessee. Yeah, my boy JT's from there, I believe. All right. That was the end of that round. Remember, if you manage to get all 3 questions in a round, it's correct. That's called a sweep. If you manage to sweep round 4, you earned yourself 3 bonus points. 3 bonus points for sweeping round 4. We're heading into round 5, where your categories will be companies, medicine, and weather. Again, categories for round 5 are companies, medicine, and weather. Question 13. Sorry. Within 3 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as the Coca-Cola Company first founded? Question 13. Category companies. Within 3 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as the Coca-Cola Company first founded? All right. Question 13, category companies. Within 3 years, either way, in what year was the company that we know as the Coca-Cola Company first founded? This one, a little bit tricky because I think I had some teams the other night know that the year, like the formula was created, which was 1886. But the company was not founded until 1892. 1892, the answer we were looking for is if you answered between 1889 and 1895 or used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. Question number 14, category medicine. What is the name of the medical department that deals with the creation of artificial limbs? Question 14, category medicine. What is the name of the medical department that deals with the creation of artificial limbs? Alrighty. Question 14. Category medicine. What is the name of the medical department that deals with the creation of artificial limbs? That is known as prosthetics. Prosthetics. The answer we were looking for. Prosthetics. Artificial limb creation. All right, question 15. Category weather. What is the alternate term for a hurricane when it occurs in the South Pacific, specifically? Again, question 15, category weather. What is the alternate term for a hurricane when it occurs in the South Pacific? Question 15, category weather. What is the alternate term for a hurricane when it occurs in the South Pacific? Specifically, we refer to that as a typhoon. A typhoon, aka a hurricane in the South Pacific. All right, we're heading into our final round of the game, round 6, where your categories will be seafood, TV shows, and U.S. history. Again, your categories for round 6 are seafood, TV shows, and U.S. history. Question 16. According to many reports, what mollusk is the favorite food of walruses, sometimes eating thousands in a sitting? Hungry, hungry walruses. Again, question 16, category seafood. According to many reports, what mollusk is the favorite food of walruses, sometimes eating thousands in a sitting? All right. I don't know how much you know about hungry walruses, but maybe you haven't used that free pass yet. Gotta use it sooner or later. Just goes to waste. Question 16, category seafood. According to many reports, what mollusk is the favorite food of walruses, sometimes eating thousands in a sitting? Those are clams. Walruses like clams. Question 17, the category TV shows. Mark, Randy, and Brad are the three sons of the family on what TV show? Question 17. Mark, Randy, and Brad are the three sons, or were the three sons of the family on what TV show? Question 17, category TV shows. Mark, Randy, and Brad were the three sons of the family on what TV show? They had a nosy neighbor and a crazy dad. Isn't that what that show? Oh. Home Improvement, the TV show we were looking for. Tool Time. Home Improvement, the name of that show. Question 18, the category U.S. history. Within 3 years, either way, in what year was the Social Security Act signed into law establishing Medicare and Medicaid? Question 18, category U.S. history. Within 3 years, either way, in what year was the Social Security Act signed into law establishing Medicare and Medicaid? All right, got a little bit of a range there to work with. Or if you haven't used it yet, this is where that free pass goes. Question 18. Category U.S. history. Within 3 years, either way. In what year was the Social Security Act signed into law establishing Medicare and Medicaid? That happened in the year of 1965. 65, the answer we were looking for. So if you answered between 62 and 68, or finally used your free pass, go ahead and give yourself credit for that answer. We are now heading into our final question. So where you can wager any, all, or none of the points that you've gathered so far throughout the game. So if you would like, feel free. Go ahead and share your scores there in the chat so we can see how things stack up. Help you figure out what you might want to wager. Although it seems like in this format, most everybody just goes all in. Anyone? Oh, there we are. We are family. Nice, nice. Oh, good job, Wolf. Ooh, Flying Monkeys, the one to beat. All right. Again, you can wager any, all, or none of those points on this final question. And as usual, I'll have a handy dandy hint available. Remember, that gives you a 1 in 4 shot at the final answer. But once you see or hear the hint, that means you can only wager up to half of what you've gathered thus far. So again, our final question, you can wager any, all, or none of your points. And then once you see or hear the hint, you can only wager up to half of what you've received. All right. Here we go, our final question this evening. What actor was the voice of the tiny dragon Mushu in the animated Disney movie Mulan? So not the more recent live action version, but the older animated version. What actor was the voice of the tiny dragon Mushu in the animated Disney movie Mulan? Give you a couple minutes there to ponder that, and then I will make that hint available, giving you a 1 in 4 shot. You know how Goman is. It's usually a little bit better than 1 in 4. Well, we have one team requesting the hint. Got one other team we haven't heard from yet. I've got it ready when you are. Oh. I'm almost done.
Hang on.
I'm on the final question. I'm about to give the hint. Just waiting on We Are Family to know if they want to just go all in or if they're ready for the hint like Gail Warning is. Ready? Here we go. Our hint on that final question being what actor was the voice of the tiny dragon Mushu in the animated Disney movie Mulan? Was it Matt Damon, Eddie Murphy, Sandra Bullock, or Justin Bieber? Well, we're looking for an actor. So that kind of gives Sandra the axe there. Probably not the Biebs. I feel like he wasn't very old when that movie came out. So Matt Damon or Eddie Murphy? This answer actually threw me off a little bit because I always remember Shrek, and the donkey in that movie is voiced by Mr. Eddie Murphy. Those are DreamWorks films, but looks like he also crossed over to the Disney side. Eddie Murphy, the guy we were looking for, the actor that voiced Mushu in Mulan. Whew. Sorry, Soupy. Good try. The only thing that matters is that you hopefully had a good time. I know I did. Thank you, everyone, for joining me this evening. Remember, no YouTube feeds next week. We're taking a little spring break, if you will, but we'll be back the week after that. Goman with his entertainment-based game on Monday nights and me with general trivia on Wednesdays. And, of course, check out clevelandawesometrivia.com for all the whens and wheres that you can find us. We're out and about in the real world. Got some locations. You can come see us. Masked, 6 feet away, but get yourself a tasty beverage or maybe some food. Again, thank you everyone for joining me this evening, and I look forward to seeing you again real soon. Have a great night and the great rest of your week.